Hello there, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. It's me, the Old Game Hermit, and I'm back again with some more Final Fantasy XI. We've had a lot of fun with this one. And last time we played, we were in the dunes, and we did an old-fashioned dunes party, just like it was, I don't know, 2006, 2007, tried to. Anyways, it's a little difficult to do these days, even with trust, even with NPCs, simply because the experience comes so fast. Camping in the dunes is a little bit different than it used to be. Um, I think what I'm going to do today is we're going to go ahead and take the jobs we've leveled so far, and we're going to start on the rank 2 missions and sort of progress those a little bit. Um, but I think I may even do a little more job leveling and level some other jobs that we haven't touched yet. Maybe red mage, black mage, white mage, maybe some of those. We'll just kind of see how it goes and see what we can get accomplished. But definitely missions are going to be priority number one, I think, for what we're going to focus on today. See how much of those we can get knocked out. So let's jump right into the game. What do we say? Let's see, we get any goodies today? Special Gobby dial. Let's go ahead and put that away since I cannot use that just yet. We'll put that away for a time where I can use it. Also need to focus on getting a bed for the smog house, I think. 50 points. Let's go talk to the other festive Moogle too while we're at it. I think today I'll tell it I want to wait a day. Okay, so with that done, how many inventory spots do I have open? 10? Let's take a look at these Records of Eminence quests and see if there's any current 31 out of 30. Okay. Let's take on another quest. Oh, okay. So he's not giving me the rank 2 quest. So let's trade some crystals to this gentleman and see if we can bump ourselves up to the point where we'll get that quest. Okay. Here we go. I think this is the mission that's going to take me out to the thriteen Plateau. There is not much work right now. I suppose you could go participate in the Temple Knights rescue drills out in the thriteen Plateau. Tell me more. Enter the forest beyond Westgate and head southwest. You'll come out onto the thriteen Plateau before long. Once you're out on the plateau, keep going until you see the knights. Training grounds aren't far from there. Yes, I accept. Alright, so I'm going to take a shortcut. We're going to... Actually, I think one of these guys can warp me, right? Maybe not, but... There's 31,000. Instant warp, return ring, homing ring. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about these good old things. Okay. The Emperor Span was the ticket back in the day. I'll take a supply quest out there. I'll come back and look at those points later. I did the supply quest, so this will add a little extra points to the region when I deliver the supplies. Okay. I can't remember if they actually give me supplies. If I just talk to the guy. I think I just talked to the guy. Yeah. Okay, nothing crazy out here. Let's head to the plateau. My son bought me some really rare Pocky, chocolate and butter, but they melted. Mm. Okay, so let's go to the objective. I believe it's the place we were at just the other day when I killed those bees. Pretty sure it's the same spot. See if this is better for the microphone. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. So I believe we're going to go talk to those knights there at the bee spot. Which that was just over here, I believe. We'll make our way there. It should be pretty easy going. This is the chasm. Need to get in through here, I think. You would normally find this because there's Elvons standing on the road, and they kind of guide you into this area. Head down here if you wish to take place in the rescue drill. So earlier, the reason I traded those crystals is because I didn't have enough rank points to take on this quest, even though I had done every quest prior. The reason for that is they want you to do those outpost quests and things like that. They want you to do something or maybe even repeat older quests. The idea, I think, was to encourage you to help a friend. But you can also just trade crystals to the knight to boost your points that way, and that's what I did. So that killed 2 birds with 1 stone, because that freed up a little inventory slots as well. I don't know if these guys have beeswax on them or just the chips. I'm not sure. Or maybe the wax is crafted from the chips. I don't remember. I think maybe that's what it is. So what would the recipe for that be? Maybe a fire crystal and the chips? I'm not real sure. I'd have to look it up. He'll never fight now. That boost really seems to delay an auto action. I don't quite get the gist of that. I'm just standing there and I'm not attacking. What's up with that? I'm doing something wrong with that. I'm gonna have to research that. Captain of the Temple Knights, we are supposed to be conducting rescue drills, but one of our injured soldiers has gone missing. Your assistance in finding him will be appreciated. The missing soldier is a new recruit by the name of Brilliant. I just hope nothing's happened to him. So I remember right, I have to go into Ordell's caves. Which is a kind of dangerous spot for someone my level. Let's see, where's the entrance to the cave? Up here. Look, a cave. Maybe he went in there. Right. Did I get a map for these caves? I did. Awesome. The grounds tome. Let's see, what are we dealing with in here? Stalking saplings, thread leech is 18 to 21. That's my level, so... Actually, no, that's a little bit below, isn't it? Flies and shriekers, 21 to 27. That's more my level. Ooh, and a survival guide. We can work here. Alright, let's get some help. So what was it? Flies and shriekers. Here he is. I think there's a big boss fight here, if I'm not mistaken. As the wounded knight for training, I was lying near the entrance with a swarm of fiends happened upon me. I was forced to flee into this cave. Imagine a knight being rescued by some passerby. Only I had my sword. Oh, let's find his sword. I don't recall where it is. So we're going to go look for it. We'll just check everywhere. Easy. 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 So far, all these guys are pretty easy going. Alright, see who's attacking me. This goblin. That was easy enough. All the goblins going to attack? No, just the ambushers. Let's do a little exploration. I seem to remember his sword wasn't that far in. I feel like I may have already passed it. But I haven't done this mission in, well, like I said, like 15 years. Something like stupid, like longer than that probably. Hog-nosed bat. Is bat attacking? I believe it is. Alright, so these guys are linking up and we're about to hop into a different part of the map here. Alright, well here's some of the monsters that we have on our list. Oh, and here they all come. This might get interesting. They linked really big. Alright, so that was all of those that we needed to kill. And what was the other monster? Shriekers. I think those are bats too. Oh, no, we don't want to go back to the plateau. I don't think his sword was this deep in, honestly. I think it was in that first room. I could be way wrong about that. But we'll just see. Oh no, it's another... Maybe this is it. Nope. This room looks familiar to me. I think this is where maybe the Eco Ward quest is, perhaps. There's another shrieker hiding out here. There it is. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and look. Let's find out where this sword is. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so it seems that the sword is not even in the cave. He dropped it outside. So it seems he dropped the sword out here, and one of these other guys has it. That I go out the wrong. I went out the wrong darn entrance. Okay. So this Ordell's Caverns, it's a series of interconnected caves with multiple exit points to the outside. Got to hang right here to get to where I want to go. That was the problem. Come on. I think this is that main room. Nope. Nope, nope, we got a ways to go. Oops. All right. Let's go get this guy's sword. Anything to tell this guy? Guess we gotta go up here and talk to one of these other characters. Let's see. Okay, let's go get him his sword back. All right, let's get this guy his sword. We can save a little face. So there's a lot of things to do here. This guy, I think, is part of the ninja quest. Oops. I'm at one. Little runt. I think he's part of the quest to unlock ninja. And there's some other things to do here later on. My sword. You brought me my sword. Just what I needed. Thank you, adventurer. I'll be fine from here on out. Please let my captain know. So the captain, that's that, what's it, Vicar Posse, something like that. Let's go find him. Yeah, I believe it was this quest that I was doing early back in the day when I first started playing. I was doing this quest when I met my first friend in the game. We were both out here trying to do this. We ended up joining a link show together and hanging out in-game for several years. What? Rolon's in that cave and doesn't want us to send for help, eh? That's my boy. He's an elite in the making, that one. Well, the training rescue was a wash, but you helped us find our lost soldier. I think you've earned this rescue training certificate. No, really, these drills are not compared to venturing into those caves. Hand that certificate to the knight at the gatehouse and you'll be done. Alright. Let's warp back to Sandoria. What do we say? We'll have some celebratory poppy. They've melted together. Yeah, but this is a special kind. It's chocolate and melted butter. Well, that didn't work. That's very tasty. Let's turn this mission in. You've returned. I hear the drill turned into something far more perilous. But real battle is the best drill for recruits, in my opinion. Regardless, you've done well. I'll turn to you when there's work to be done now. Wow. Can we do this one? Yes. The Devoy report. This time it's messenger duty. One of our knights is out scouting in a place called Devoy, on the southern edge of Jugner Forest. The orc stronghold is in Devoy, so it's vital that we stop them from massing, or they may launch an assault. Of course, the orcs are keeping an eye on us too. Why, just a few days past, a squad of Royal Knights fell to their axes. Prince Treon ordered scouts from the Royal Knights to Devoy, while Prince Biju ordered scouts from the Temple Knights. It's the right hand knows not what the left is doing. Monarlis Halber is furious, but he needs knowledge. You must find the scout from the Temple Knights, receive his scouting report, and return the report to Monarlis. That is all. You'll take the mission then? I accept. Somewhere in Devoy, but I cannot say. Come back if you got the report. Those lands are no place to wander. Okay. So I don't believe I have a map of Devoy or a map of Jugner. Let's go grab those real quick. I should have enough gil to buy them both. I think while I'm over here, I'm going to go to the little furniture store up here, and we'll see if we can obtain a bed. Hey there, thanks for hanging out. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'll do my very best to answer. It's been a long time since I've played Final Fantasy XI with any regularity, though. So in a way, it's almost like learning how to play all over again. Lord, look how expensive this stuff is. Nor does he have a bronze bed for sale. Nope. So the question is, am I ready? I don't know. But we'll find out. So the plan of attack here is to head down to Thriteen Plateau, go out there past the Crag of Hala. That's where the zone to Jugner is. Now, we've not been to Jugner on this character, so this will be a first. And if I remember right, Devoy is just, when you go in, I think you just head east and then south, I think, to get to Devoy. I don't think you have to do a whole lot in the zone itself. So we have a little trek to make. Let's see if there's any cool monsters out and about. I'll keep checking the wide scan. That's a cool little ability now. It used to be reserved just for rangers. If I remember right. I think ranger's a job. Let's see. Oh, I could be wrong. There's a job in the game, I'm pretty sure ranger's one of them. But wide scan was reserved just for them. Maybe it was Beastmaster. But all of the advanced jobs are still locked right now. I guess at some point they unlocked that ability for all jobs. We've got a ways to go. I feel like I'm pretty safe in this zone at this level. But when we get to Jugner, it may be a different story. So it won't be long now before we can see the crag. And once we're at the crag, it's basically right there. The zone is right there. You can see it on the map here at Jugner Forest. This is around the place I think we found that sheep last time, right? Slumbering Samwell? Oh, there he is, look. Okay. Let's try for his item again. He must pop a lot. Oh man, he's going down fast this time. Of course, everybody's asleep. But we're too high, he can't really hit us. There we go. Come on. There we are. I can take him. Let's go. Nope, no drop. No drop. I wonder what he drops. Let's look it up. Slumbering Samwell. That was a mess. All right, let's see. What does he drop? Samuel Shank. Giant bone. It's used to craft some leggings, metal leggings. METTLE, metal, texture metal. So he doesn't really drop anything all that good. All right, there's the crag. Almost there. I think that might mean, that icon there, I think, might indicate there's a survival manual there, maybe. Almost there. Yeah, this survival guide. Nice. We have a quick warp to the telepoint thing. Nice. All right, so here's Jugner. Oh. There's an outpost here. Like a book. All right, but we're going to stick with our goal. How bad are these monsters? 2 weak, okay. Field manual. Let's see what kind of monsters we got here. Bungwars and tigers, 24 and 25. I'll undertake it. So I don't know what this big crystal is here. I don't remember that. I I have no memory of that big crystal. So I'm gonna go check that out. I have 1-inch punch now, huh? Add those macros. Let me add those to my macros real quick. Let's see what's in here. Ah. Gotta be 96. Cotton headgear and a spear. 23. Okay, I'll take it. I think what I'm wearing a beetle headgear now, I think, right? Let's see. Am I full already? Are you kidding me? I'm full. Let's see. What am I wearing? Beetle mask. Yeah. Alright, what can we get rid of? Alright. Where am I at? Let's call a little help. So a fun fact, when I played Final Fantasy XI for the very first time back in the PS2 beta, this zone was, I think, the farthest away from town that I ever got. When I played the beta, I didn't venture very far. I never made it to Juneau or anything like that. This zone was it. And the only reason I made it to this zone was because there was an event happening here. There was a special battle. Okay, I don't see a crystal here. I think that's for an expansion map later on. We'll ignore that. Now, of course, when I played retail after the game was released, you know, here and beyond, but during the original beta, this was as far as I ever went. Two out of three. I'm not going to bother with the chest. Maybe. As soon as I said I'm not going to bother with it, I remember there are some items that are only available in chests. And this is probably not a popular zone. What do we got? Scream fungus, cotton doublet, pinwheel belt. Oh, God. Actually decent stuff in here. I don't know what a scream fungus is. Let's look. I don't think I've ever seen that item. What was the other stuff I had to fight? Tiger and Fungwars. Alright, we're closing in on Devoy. Oh, do we have a, oh, looky here. We have an NM orc. Now, I know this guy is going to link with these other orcs, so... Well, here they come anyways. Let's take out this one. Yeah, we're not hurting this guy that much. This is actually a tough one. We might be in over our heads here. But if so, I'll just run to the zone, no big deal. Let me switch to some of these other guys. Alright, let's see if we can actually do anything to this fella. Slowly but surely. Yeah, this guy's a bit tougher than I anticipated. I'm gonna keep at it for a minute, but I think it's about time to run to the zone. Because he's only at like 75%. It's not looking good. We're going to disengage, and we're going to run for it. You never know with the NMs if they're going to be tough or not, because their strength is impossible to gauge. Once we reach the zone mark, they'll stop attacking really well. And it's right here. It made him mad, though. Big time. All right, we'll take a moment here to rest up. I'm likely to encounter even more trouble here, so. Oh, nice. Look at that. Take a moment, recover some hit points. I think this is our guy right here, Xantviat. I think I talked to him, and I've got to find something. I think he dropped the report. I'm going off memory on that. It's been a minute. So it is slow to rest. But that's okay. This is one of these things, this mission, I haven't done this in God knows how long. So my main character was on Bastook, and I did those missions. And I think when I finished that, you have the opportunity to do missions from another nation, and Sandoria is what I did next, and that was, I don't even know how long ago. So my memory here is not the best. But look at this crazy, crazy labyrinth. I don't think I have to go far. But it's good to know I can just warp here, now that I've got the survival guide unlocked. Yeah. A message. Finally, I am Zen to be out from the Temple Knights. I've been monitoring the orc activity here for several weeks. They get stronger in number by the day. In our recent investigations, we've observed the orcs are working towards a single purpose. Prince Paichu was right all along. I prepared a Temple Knight's Devoy report and given it to one of the officers to deliver. But the officer dropped one of the pages while fleeing from an orc ambush last night. Now the orcs have doubled their forces in that area, and we cannot easily retrieve the lost page. According to the officer, he said he dropped the report near a crucifixion mound by that pond you see before us. With the orc forces doubled like this, attacking them head-on would be futile. Sneaking in and retrieving the page unnoticed is the most logical method of carrying out this mission. This little guy, I think, sells items. Nope, not yet. I don't have enough fame. Alright, so let's summon a party. Let's try to go get this report. Now he mentions sneaking in and retrieving. So traditionally, at this level, the level you would normally undertake this, you're way underpowered for this area. Like even now, these guys are registering easy prey, and I'm level 28. Are they hostile? Will they fight me? Yep. So normally what you would do in this place is you would disguise yourself using sneak and invisible items so that you could infiltrate unnoticed, Metal Gear Solid style, get the item and then run out. Crucifixion mound by that lake. That's probably it right there. So we're still going to try to be slick and not draw too much attention to ourselves. Where's the point? Lost document, that's it? Let's get out of here. Let's get out. You found the paper. Well done. Now the Temple Knight's Devoid report is complete. Take this to Cinderia swiftly and deliver it to Prince Paiji. We're going to warp out of here with the survival guide. Nice. That mission's just about finished. The next one is really fun. What? You were told to hand the Temple Knight's Devoid report to Prince Paiji personally? Well, you should find His Highness in the cathedral. Okay. We'll just warp. Up here, maybe? Maybe not. Oh, well, we have a new quest here. The Friar's journey to the hallowed spires of every land. We touch the hearts of Altana. There is word of a foul wind blowing upon the crag of Dem in Conch Highlands. We believe it comes from the Guskin mines. In elder days, we put wandering spirits to rest there, sealing a pact of friendship with Bastook. We placed a seal there to keep the dead from waking, but it weakens. Here, take this seal of banishing. The seal was placed on a small hut deep within the mines. Attach the seal of banishing to strengthen it. That land is sacred to those who serve Altana. Perhaps evil should the evil winds persist. Surely all of Vanadale will suffer. Okay, cool. Right, so this was not where I needed to go, but nice that we picked up a quest. Reliquary, it's not there. I could have sworn it was upstairs. Did I miss something? There's nothing else over here, right? Ah, here we go. Cutscene here. More on this guy. We can negotiate with the orcs once we know what they want, but I loathe the prospect of sending temple knights to scout.
That hothead brother of yours refused to think pragmatically. Our research of the centuries proves that the gates of paradise will soon open for him. And still his ears are deaf to us. Your Highness, I feel we may fall behind the other nations. I understand we must first find what the orcs know of Paradise's gates. Bold they have become of late. Some say their arm has reached as far as King Rampuri and Ordo's caves. How dare you, eavesdropping on the pipes playing as he entertains the prince. No, it's all right, Your Holiness. You came to deliver a report, yes? Let's see it. So the orcs are searching for something. What it is we cannot say. This requires further delving. Thank you, Rolinja. I will inform the Gatehouse Knight that your mission is complete. Very nice. Unable to receive special bonus. Inventory's full again. Let's see. Fire crystal times 6. Okay, that was it. Alright, so this next mission is a big one. This is the one that would take me to visit the other nations. I think before I do it though, I want to level up some of these other jobs. Because, I don't know, I feel like it would be fun to get these all leveled up to about level 20 or so. Oh wow, that would make it so easy. I forget that these explorer moogles here, or these nomad moogles will, what is that, an explorer moogle? They'll just warp you to the other towns. That would make this quest way, way easy. So I don't think we're going to do that. We'll do it the hard way. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and get that old-fashioned experience. But before I do that, I think we're going to take a little break. I'm going to take a break and grab a bite. So give me about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to go to the Mog House and unload some of this gear. Take about a 5 to 10 minute break and I'll be back. Alright. Be right back.
Okay, we're back. We're back. Thanks so much for hanging in there while I grabbed a little bite to eat. Let's trade some of this gear here. And then we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping. That's special stuff. Okay. All right, a few things here. I've got 2 bat wings. I'm going to turn those in. We're going to get some quest fame here in Sandoria. Granny. Nope. Wrong button. All right, you know what I want to do? Let's look and let's see if there's any other quests that we can do in town that we have not done yet. We'll do a little questing. Let's see what we've done, what we haven't done. Okay, I see a few things we can do. Some pretty basic quests, things you can do even as early as level 1. Back in the day when I used to play, I would just, before even setting foot outside of town, I would do as many of these quests as possible. Nowadays, people skip a lot of them, but you get a lot of, cool background stories and things when you do them. Like this lady. But what to do? My husband's on patrol and he forgot his salve. It's a dangerous job. You never know when a good ointment can save your life. Take it to him? Of course I will. He's in West Run Farm. His name is Avelian. So west. That's right through this gate here. If I'm not mistaken, I think this might be the guy who runs around. I'm going to do just a little questing. Knock out some of these tier 1 quests. Alright, let's see. He might be the guy. If he's not the one that runs around, I think he's the guy that's just like is perched and like watching. I don't know. We'll head towards. There's another one down by the outpost too. I can't remember which one is which, but we'll remember his name easily enough. Yeah, cleared up some room. Where are we at? This way. Any cool mobs up and about? Not really seeing anything. These are kind of rare out here. It's neither of these guys. Let's look at wide scale. Why didn't I think of that? I don't see him. I'm not seeing anybody here. Alright, so let's head north. Come here. Let's go back around the hill. Oh, we got a player here. Alright, where are we? I don't want to hug the wall. Let's go back. Where is this guy at? I feel like he's around here. It's the guy that runs the track, right? So we're gonna run the track. We'll run the track and we'll cross paths with him. How about that? Maybe I'm wrong. On this track. There he is. There he is. Take this ointment case to my wife, okay? That was a quick one. Alright, one quest down. Now, I think there's also a quest at either the weapon shop or the armor shop. It's the armor shop because I remember the quest. I'm gonna knock that out. This is a pretty easy one. They must make a cloak for Prince Treon. Ivan sent that page to pay for the cloak he received. 2 days past. Here's the payment in full. He is quite pleased. Quality is second to none. Got to deliver the receipt, if I remember right. I took payment, forgot to give him a receipt. Take this to Prince Party 2. Okay, yes. We'll run up there and give that receipt. The trick with this quest is the prince that he selects, or the prince that you're delivering the receipt to, is random. It's one of the two, and it's up to you to remember which it is. Because if you get it wrong, your reward is less than it would be if you had gotten it right. That's why the key item just says receipt for the prince. And it's extra tricky because he mentions both names in the dialogue. Alright, now we go back to the armor shop, collect our reward. Oh, man. Know some of the Tanner's Guild. She can help you. Alright, let's go talk to her. We'll talk to her, she'll fix you up. So yeah, these quests right here, these are some of the earliest quests you're sort of expected to do. I did a handful of quests when I first started playing this character, but I didn't run through the whole gamut. We're going to knock out a few of them here. So let's talk to Hanapuna. I think she gives me a leather jerkin or something. Some piece of armor. Ugh. There she is, up there. Collect 3 sheepskins and I'll make something for you. I think I might have one in the Mog House. Let's look. I have one. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We'll go collect those sheepskins, but I'm going to switch to a new job. And we're going to do a little leveling while we collect those sheepskins. That's what we're going to do. Alright. Let's do Red Mage. We'll have to buy some spells. Now, here's the question that I don't know the answer to. Can you buy spells now with sparks? Or do I have to spend gil at the magic shop? I don't know the answer to that. We're gonna find out. Actually, that's what I'm just looking for some really basic armor. Actually, defense 2, defense 1, but MP plus 9. Doesn't really matter. I'm overthinking it. Doesn't even matter anymore. Doesn't even matter anymore. You level so fast now. You level so fast now, it doesn't even matter. There's the shoes. Oh, that's right. Those pieces take up 2 slots. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That's why the defense is 2. I forgot all about that. So yeah, I'm going to use seasonal fluff gear at level 1 because you level so fast now, there's no point in actually outfitting yourself. But I do need some spells because I don't believe I have any spells at all. Now, there are limited spells available at the magic shop in town for Gil, but I think perhaps you can buy spells with sparks now? Maybe? So we're going to see. We shall see. That's me all decked out with my various anniversary gear. Let's see about the magic. Equipment. Yeah, there's no spells here, I don't think. Nope. Let me make sure. Where can you acquire spells from now? Yes, it is all still magic shops. But I bet the prices are more affordable now than they used to be. Alright, let's go buy some magic. So I think the only spell level 1 is Dia, but I'm going to buy the next few Red Mage is an interesting job. It uses a combination of White Mage and Black Mage spells, and has some minor offensive capabilities. Long way. So I'm going to buy a handful of spells. So the spells that you can learn right now are lit up yellow. Dia is lit up. And I think Cure is Red Mage level 3, so we're going to grab that. Red Mage level 7. How much? I have 3,000, almost 4,000 gil. Protect. Let's buy some black magic. Every time I can open one of the scrolls of stone. Okay, so I cannot buy black magic here. Oh, here we go. Duh. Alright. Stone is Red Mage level 4. We're going to grab that. Water is Red Mage level 9. We're going to buy that. Red Mage 5. Yep. Red Mage 10. Yes. Red Mage 8. Yes. Anything like sub 10 I'm going to buy. Alright. So let me learn this Dia spell. I'm going to set some macros for these spells here. I think it's MA. Alright, so let's grind a few levels out on Red Mage while we get these sheepskins for this quest. Who knows, this might end up being a new favorite. I didn't like Monk much. I didn't like it much. Monk is one of those jobs I never really played before. Now, I will go ahead and say, historically, in the past when I played Final Fantasy XI, I mained White Mage, and so I've had experience with White Mage, Red Mage, Black Mage. So, I know a little bit about those. Now, do I have an experience point ring? Yes. Do I want to use it? I guess we could, right? But the experience just... it flies when I put these rings on. It's almost too fast. 150% plus the other 50 that I'll get for wearing the Jubilee ring
That's 200% EXP gain. And this ring never expires. This ring is just nuts. The Empress Band and Emperor Band, they're like pointless at this point. They're like, they just don't even have a point anymore. And if you were to combine this with a Fields of Valor book, absolute nuts. Alright, let's cast a spell. Let's make sure my macro is set up right. So D is a cool spell. It weakens the enemy. And of course it aggroes it. We're going to gain a level for this fight. Ooh, but that hurt. Let's find some sheep. Cast that spell. Level 3, so I think that's another spell, isn't it? Red Mage's level 3 is Cure. Let's see what kind of goodies are in here. Nothing we need. Alright, let's find these sheep. Oh, come on, where's all the sheep? Oh, I died. Oh, wow. How did that happen? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that is my first deaths since I started the game. Now, at this low a level, I'm not going to lose any EXP. That is my first death. First death. Got a little ambitious there. See, I was used to being a higher level.
Said you was fighting a nanometer.
Oh, was that an NM? Was it? I didn't even notice.
NM at level 3 or 4. What level was that? Level 3.
Away with the threat, said. Yes, Amanita is the nanometer for that area.
Let's see the nanometer. Listen to that. Impossible to gauge. Yeah, impossible to gauge. What does this guy drop? Anything good? Let's see. Oh, time spawn 60 to 70 minutes, immune to bind, blah, 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 blah. What does it drop? Dark crystal. Oh, and a strap. Oh, I forgot about straps. I forgot all about those things. Those were added to the game later on. And I had forgotten the straps were a thing. How hard is this thing?
Away with the threat, said. Are you playing on Horizon or retail?
Yeah, no, this is retail. I could summon some trusts, but I still don't know at level 3 if I'd be able to take it. Let's try for fun. Let's try it for fun. Alright, Valenero, go ahead and provoke it. So I think I might have a shot at taking it, because just Dia alone... Bro, are you going to provoke this thing or what? Oh yeah, I got to attack it, right? I forgot. I'm going to die again.
Away with the threat, said. I do not recommend fighting it at level 3. Your trust will be flooded and then you'll end up dying as a result.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right, but I don't know. I'm wearing it down pretty quick. I think we're going to take it. And I got the strap. Great success. Level 5, all jobs attack +1. Very cool. So straps. I forgot all about straps.
Away with the said. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. I'm sure they've nerfed that monster. I mean, number one, it's an NM and it spawns every hour. It's not like Jaggedy Ear Jack or any of those. I used to camp Leaping Lizzie for hours. Come on. Dude, the camera freaking... It's the subtleties that I've forgotten. Like, for example, when I was fighting that NM, not engaging in the attack, and so the trusts were just standing there, right? Oh, level 4 stone. Poison was level 5.
Oops, I did not format that right. There we go. Alright, did I get sheepskin off of both of those? One. I just want some more sheep. Yeah, I used to play for a long, long time back in the old days. And I quit just after Adeline came out. And I haven't really played since, so it's been 13 or 14 years, however long that's been. And right now I've got a 250% EXP kicker because of these rings I'm wearing. It's like every fight is a freaking level up. It's nuts. You're out leveling your skills at this rate.
Wayward said, "What server are you on? I just came back too after 13 years. I'm on Phoenix."
So I'm playing on Bismarck right now, which is a very small server. And welcome back. Phoenix, huh? Phoenix. You know, there's a private server with that same name that's about to launch in July. I didn't know there was a retail Phoenix. The spell is, there's a formatting thing with this. I think if I do myself, that I'll do everybody in the party. I can't remember.
Wayward Mithra said, "I don't play on private servers. I prefer the whole game, not someone's biased interpretation of it."
I appreciate that. So, private servers, I don't know, they have their purpose, I guess. Like, there was a certain magic to the level 75 era, that's undeniable. And I was telling another viewer just the other day that I think where Square went wrong was when Abyssia came out. They opened Abyssia up to level 30 plus, and it ruined the, you know, all of the old leveling camps and all that was just flushed down the toilet. They should have launched Abyssia as a level 75 plus zone, in my opinion, right? That was my only real gripe, but I never had a problem with the level 99 cap. I thought the balance was okay, but there's people that just can't stand it. I don't get it. But I totally understand the draw for private servers. You know, SE has come out and said, well, they claim they don't have the ability to make a progression server.
Said, "Abyssia is dead now. No worries there."
Yeah, I understand a lot of the old content is dead now. But they're doing things, I think, that sort of are intended to draw people in. For example, campaign, right? The old Wings of the Goddess mass battlefield thing. I understand people were still participating in that because you can get silver vouchers that way.
So the goal with this stream and with all of this is to... Oh, what's that? Chainspell. Oh, wow. I forgot about Chainspell. Is to kind of experience the game as it is today, while also showing the game the way it used to be. So, like, for example, just the other day, I took these trusts out to the Valcom Dunes, and we did an old-fashioned Dunes party from level 13 up. Ended up taking like 30 minutes, and I hit level 26. It was pretty crazy. Right, let's weapon skill this guy. Oh, we're linking everything here. Stop. Burning blade. But yeah, there is a new private server that's about to launch called Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. So I thought the name was interesting. I wonder why they would name it that if there's a retail server with the same name. Alright, let's check this inventory. How many sheepskins we got? Still only 2. Let me equip the strap. That's under ammo, isn't it? No? That's under attack +1 or defense +2. I can't believe the defense the way it is. Let's pop some of these chests. No, I'm good. Odd and even. Second digit is 7, 8, or 9. So we'll follow the suggestion from the add-on here. Willow wand, ash log, pair of slacks. I've got a pair of slacks. We'll take that wand, full new level white mage. So maybe you'll have the answer to this question. When did they add wide scan to all jobs? When did they do that? That seems like an odd choice. What level am I now? Level 13. I'm level 13 already? Are you kidding me? That just feels obscene. There's our sheepskin. Okay. Where are we at? Let's turn this in. Okay. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. So anyways, where I was going with that thought earlier was I understand the draw for private servers. I personally don't participate on them because I also like the canon experience, so to speak. But I get the draw because there was a certain magic to level 75, the way it existed. And I would love to see an actual progression server like they do in WoW and other games. I know Square has said they're not opposed to the idea of it, but they claim that they don't have the technical capability to do it because they don't have snapshots of old patches. Everything was just overwritten and lost to time, which I guess that might be true, but someone was able to sort of decompile it to make the private servers. With all that's open source, so nothing would stop Square from doing it other than pride. And if that ever happened, I do feel like private servers at that point should shut down, but I don't think we'll ever see that occur. I don't think that's on the agenda.
At Wayward said, I like having a full game, not a half-baked server that's broken, buggy and open to malicious attack by third parties.
Yeah, I totally get it. Let's get our leather gloves and go on. Okay, any other fun little basic quests that we want to knock out? Let's see. I've done a lot of them already. Okay, there's one in Port Sandoria we could knock out real quick for fun. Let's see, where? Go to number one. Where am I? Over here by the tavern. I think this guy's actually in the pub. Is it this guy? Yeah, here we go. Oh, now I've gone and done it. I received a bond from a customer, a very important customer, and I've lost it. I walked about so much yesterday I could have dropped it anywhere. I was at the South Auction House, then I went to the Outpost in Ronfar. I met a trader there. Took him all the way to Lethane. I passed the Nightwell. Yeah, we'll look for it. Alright, so he's mentioned the Outpost. We'll start there. South Auction House, or the Outpost.
So I guess it could be either place. I don't have memory of this one. Let's check the South Auction House first, and then we'll warp over to the outpost. Is there anything we can click on here? I don't see anything. Let's go to the outpost. All right, let's start looking around for weird stuff. I thought there was some boxes or something you could click on back here. Maybe that's the outpost in Valcom. I'm not seeing anything here. He said towards thriteen, right? Don't see any points of interest. Oh, what was that? Is it on this side of the wall or the other side? Nope. Okay. Could it be in Lithane? I wouldn't know where to go in Lithane. Let's head back the trail towards the outpost. Let's see. We'll just walk the road.
walk off to the forest here. Oh, that's confusing. I might have to look this one up. And nothing shows up under widescreen, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Signpost. Okay, here we go. Here's something. This must be it. I can feel it. Oh. Alright, so Lethane it is, I guess? You gonna fight me, buddy? Very nice. Alright, let's see. Okay. One of the following three locations at the outpost, not there. Square close to wall, it's not there. So, border of G10 and G11. So I'm in G10 now. I got a little ways to go. Somewhere around Nightwell. That's right, he said the lake. Let's head to Nightwell. Let's head there. I forgot he said Nightwell. There it is. Right there, right there. Nice. We're building fame in Sandoria, slowly but surely. So here's what I think I want to do. I'm going to turn this quest in. Go ahead and buy some more magic books. And then I think I am going to go out to the dunes and we'll do another retro party. Get Red Mage leveled up. And maybe even do some of the same for White Mage and Black Mage. I just kind of want to get some levels under my belt before we go ahead and do this this last rank 2 mission. let's trot on over to the magic store. Let's see. Red Mage 15. That took quite a bit of my funds. Let's see. Red Mage 17. That'll take just about what I have left. 13. What can we sell? Get some of this garbage out of my inventory. It's pretty much pointless at this point. Yeah. Oops. Red Mage 19. Just about bought everything. Okay, we're pretty much broke. Let's put some of these spells in Aqua Veil and Slow. Ugh. Alright, so what level am I now? 14? 14. Let's do some old-fashioned doonery. Just for old time's sake. Uh-oh, did my camera die? It sure did. Give me 1 second, I will fix it. Nope, no good. So strange. So strange. Wonder why that happened. Usually I can fix it with just a little tweak, but today that's not doing the trick. Today that's not doing the trick. Oh well, we'll take it off. So I'm sorry about the camera. I'm not really sure what occurred. It froze up at some point. But everything else seems to be working well, so we'll just leave it alone. Alright, so level 14 in the dunes. What are we checking at? Incredibly tough. What's this person up to? They're acting a little suspicious, aren't they? They're a real player, though. Tough? I'll take tough. Incredibly tough. We'll leave the damsel flies alone. Here's another sand hare. And level 16. We're going to bomb out on this one, I'm afraid. 5184. Oh, wow. Yeah, that sucked. Alright, so the damn supplies are tough now. Level 17. What is Goropicodon? Oh, somebody in the... I'll see. Let's see. Very tough. So if you're just now tuning in, I apologize. The camera locked up and froze up just about 2/3 the way through the stream, so I just went ahead and disabled it. But we've done all kinds of stuff today. We did some rank missions, we did some fame questing in town, and now we're doing an old-fashioned Dooms party with trusts here in Sandoria for the sake of leveling another job, working on Red Mage. And we just got a new weapon skill, Red Lotus Blade. So I think the plan is we're going to take this up to level 20, and then we're going to call it a day. And then when we stream tomorrow, or later, we will go ahead and do that last rank mission for rank level 2. Let's get crazy. Come on now. $57. Uh-oh, this digger might cause us some problems. Just sleeping through the fight. Back to sleep. Level 19.
Maybe one more good fight will get us to 20, maybe. Maybe. Come on. And there we go. We've hit level 20. Just like that. So let's head back to the outpost and return to town. And this is where I think I'm going to call it for this particular stream, since we have some technical issues and other things to correct. Now, I may be back later. I'm not sure. We'll see. If not, I will be back, sure, tomorrow evening. And the plan for tomorrow evening is to level White Mage and Black Mage up to level 20. Once that's finished, I am going to do the mission that takes us abroad. And we'll finish out rank 2 for Sandora. That's the plan. Okay. Let's head back to my favorite home point.
All right, and this is where we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'll see if I can't get on top of that camera problem and have that fixed in time for the next stream. Again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the conversation. Thanks for watching me do a little early game grinding, questing, things of that nature. And we'll be back maybe later tonight, but for sure tomorrow. So until then, take care, and thanks for watching.